By now, you're probably wondering just how all of this works. So let's spend a few moments exploring that. You start by creating specific role descriptions. You create the individual role details, and then you can select from the 43 cultural workplace elements, which you do by assigning their importance level. This ranges from essential through to highly desirable, desirable, or not applicable. Finally, you select the appropriate descriptors for each element as they apply to the role. Now, you can generate the role description. This details the cultural elements for that role categorized as essential, highly desirable, or desirable. Now you have a framework against which you can identify staff fit as well as role applicant cultural suitability when seeking new or additional staff. Everybody now has a better understanding of the role requirements. You can match people to the role to assist them and managers develop role fit and to improve productivity. You're now ready to issue the questionnaires for staff or candidates in the case of a new hire. Questionnaires are automatically generated by the program based upon the role description you have created. As the questionnaires are completed, a range of reports and information becomes available to you, such as the summary culture and personality match. This shows an individual's position score and suitability for the role that has been created. Culture element scores are displayed in the categories of belonging, climate, and performance, and are represented as a percentage, with an overall rating also percentage related. Element descriptions are also provided. With new hires, the candidate rating and ranking report is very useful. It ranks all candidates for a role and contains drill down links to help you assess the comparative merits of each candidate. It shows the role, the position score and suitability, and contains explanatory notes. The Culture Shaper report engine is comprehensive and provides for the first time metrics to actually measure culture elements. The personality report displays personality traits related to the culture elements for the role. The detailed culture and personality report breaks down results into the elements selected as being appropriate for the role. These are color-coded, with green representing a good fit for that element, amber representing a questionable fit, and red representing an element that is likely to require further development. Detailed reports on responses of candidates to direct cultural element questions are available for the three culture categories: belonging, climate, and performance. The culture element role fit provides a snapshot of results to cultural element questions broken down into essential, highly desirable, and desirable, again with results color-coded. Culture Shaper's reports engine is comprehensive. It provides a range of metrics to enable proactive building of desired culture. So let's revisit that process to get a snapshot of what it looks like. Firstly, we created the role. and that's usually done by a manager or supervisor. Then we assigned the cultural elements to that role and rated them: essential, highly desirable, or not applicable. This can be conducted also by the manager or supervisor, but has the flexibility to allow employees to also conduct that rating to engage more buy-in at the coalface. From there, questionnaires can be distributed. These are issued via a link to employees or to candidates in Phase 2. Phase 2 sees us issue the questionnaires, which the employee or the candidate will complete. Once completed, reports are generated, including the role description, summary, detail, personality, employee rating and ranking, candidate rating and ranking, and so on. It's a simple process with powerful outcomes. The key benefits of the Culture Shaper program include the capacity to build higher levels of employee engagement, the fact that it is not disruptive to existing practices. It helps make the organisation more attractive for recruiting, provides metrics to positively influence the development of your organisation culture, and enables you to build your culture from the bottom up. Culture cannot be imposed. It has to be built. You start that process by mapping where you are now, then determine where you want to be, so that you can develop a strategy on how to bridge whatever that gap is. The Culture Shaper program informs that process every step of the way. Our culture development program is designed for all employees to participate. Employees get a say in their own job. Managers help develop their people and culture. It is a consultative and collaborative process. Ideally, the program is conducted over at least 3 years, with metrics enabling tracking and reporting. Let's face it, Rome wasn't built in a day, and culture doesn't change overnight. Having said that, durations of less than 3 years are more than possible and feasible. Let's hear from Josh Bersin, principal and founder of Bersin by Deloitte. He states categorically that data proves that culture, values, and career are the biggest drivers of employment brand. In a survey involving more than 6,000 companies and 2.2 million employees, the response to the question, "Would you recommend your company as a place to work?" the biggest work factor related to employment brand was culture and values. As a matter of fact, 95% of candidates believe culture is more important than compensation. So what now? Well, if any of this is resonating with you, we encourage you to make contact with us so that we can discuss how Culture Shaper can help you to prepare your organisation for a better future. For a limited time, we are offering a free trial of the Culture Shaper program so that you can experience for yourself how effective and straightforward to use Culture Shaper can be. Please contact me, Dennis Hall, to take up our free trial offer. My contact details are on the slide. Thank you for your time.